Years ago, I was friends with a man named Michael. Michael was a charming man, very witty, very cunning, though at the time you couldn't tell that. Michael was very obsessed with witchcraft potions. You name it. Anything that had to do with things of that sort. At first, it seemed like an innocent enough hobby. Witches and warlocks exist, and they make the world a better place if their power is used for the greater good. And Michael had the same ambitions. Garte and I were good friends. We've been that way since college. After speaking with Michael, we met two other people, Zach and Elizabeth. After a time, Garte, Michael, Zach, and Elizabeth and I got to know each other more and all became close friends. Then one day, Michael made a proposal. He knew Zach and Elizabeth were doctors, very good ones at that, top of their field. But not only that, they were good at knowing witchcraft and incorporating that into their treatments. Garte and I were good at knowing how to sell things. We were good at knowing how to make something appealing. Michael was purely invested in witchcraft and knew things beyond anyone's comprehension. Realms, magics, sorcery, things I never even heard of. One day, Michael proposed to us an idea. What if we could save the world? What if we could help people who don't know what's good for them? Help them see the way of true happiness. At that time, we weren't sure what he meant by that, but it caught our attention. We all wanted to change the world for the better. We all wanted to make something that would benefit everyone. Or at least, I thought we all did. Michael, Zach, and Elizabeth started to work on a special kind of potion. A potion that would cure diseases, heal the incurable, and grant people incredible abilities. Meanwhile, Garte and I used our business-savvy ways to get investors to sponsor the project. Investors Michael had suggested. After a while, some of these investors, they were questionable. They would speak to Michael about these potions in ways I should have questioned. Eventually, when the potions were done, Michael suggested we try them on the children. Our children. I objected wholeheartedly, not only because of our lineage as the Ultima werewolf, but because I didn't believe on using these potions on children. But that didn't stop Michael from convincing everyone else to do it. And they did. Gareth, Caitlin, they had potions used on them. I know for a fact they did. How many, I'm not sure. Zach's daughter, Aphmau, I can't say for certain. She may have. Michael, I think he had a son, but I honestly don't remember. I should have spoken up. I should have said something and stopped them from doing that to those children. But I didn't, and I let it happen. Once the children had shown promise that the potions worked, the day finally came to sell the potions. We did, and the people who bought them, they wanted to do horrible things. They were nothing but thugs with big bank accounts, and I should have seen that. But Michael was obsessed with something else. Something far more valuable than selling these potions. He was interested in some stone.
Stone?
I don't know why. I wish I gave him time to find out. One day, Garte and Michael got into a fight because more potions were being sold and people had started dying by them. Michael, Zach, and Elizabeth attempted to execute Garte. Michael used something and opened a gate. He called it his realm. However, we turned the tables and they fell into their own trap. After that, Garte and I took the money, shut down the business, and poured out whatever remained of the forever potions. All the work, books, everything. We burned to the ground. We vowed never to speak of this. We went on our separate ways and started our own companies. Companies centered around the ideas of bringing joy to everyone.